What's up, NBA fans? It's your boy 3D. You know what time it is. It's Tuesday. It's the jump, and I'm sitting here with one of the captains of the Charlotte Bobcats. What's up, Captain Jack?
What's going on,
Tell me how you feel, man. You started off slow this year with another team. Now you seem to be happy.
He's found new life here in Charlotte, hasn't he?
You seem to be playing like the Captain Jack we all love.
Well, I'm comfortable, man. You know, I love the game. I love to play. But as long as I'm with a team that wants to win, you know, I mean, I'm going to give my all. And I'm here with some guys now that go hard, my type of guys, and good things starting to happen.
You know Steve Smith now, we call you Crash, and you're everywhere. Where's all this energy come from?
It's just the inner energy, you know, the heart for the game, the love for the game, wanting to go out and play every possession like it's your last, wanting to do everything that you can do to help your team win. So I think the more energy that I can bring, the more energy it gives my team.
Talk about you as a point guard this year. You seem to be happy again.
Being with a group of guys who, you know, who loves to defend. That's the type of player I am. I love to defend because I know once you defend, that means you're going to win games. Because our offense has always been there. We always had scores. We always had guys who can put the ball in the basket, but we couldn't stop nobody. You know, and that's what we're doing now. We're stopping teams. We defending extremely well, and we got even more scores. So it's making the game much easier. It's making it fun, especially for a point guard.
I know you can't tell all your secrets, but if there's one or two things you could tell people watching the show that you must do this if you want your team to play the right way.
Try to defend and rebound every night. You play unselfishly, and you play hard. I think you have a chance to win.
It's a Sunday in Charlotte. There's no game, no practice. What's Captain Jack doing?
Probably hitting 300, going bowling.
A man in bed.
What are some of the foods you eat before every home game?
I try to eat some baked chicken.
I usually eat Chick-fil-A every day.
Something southern, you know, something with a lot of grease and a lot of fat in it, I tell you that.
Growing up as a kid, what was that haircut you hated your mom and dad gave you, but you had to go to school with it?
Man, it was kind of like a bowl cut.
South side fade, you know, where there's no hair on the side. You got the little piece right here in the front.
I had a box, so I hated that because I wanted my hair cut, but because my older brother had a box, I was made to have one.
Now you're getting hype. You just woke up from your nap. What whip are you driving, and what's pumping through the speakers?
If I'm playing a top 5 team in the league, I'm gonna go and pull a Phantom out.
I can go with a 645 coupe, or I can go with a Bentley Spur, flying Spur.
Playing a team that's all right, where I ain't got to really just come out and shine too much. I probably pull out the Rain, two-tone, and probably jam some old school or listen to some gospel.
He speaks his mind. Y'all know I speak my mind. It's The Jump on NBA.com.
Captain Jack said he pulled out the big whips for the big teams. I'm not mad at him.
What does that mean?
Whips means...
I'm just kidding.
Right, okay, I was big cars, big trucks. After winning 6 straight at home, they've lost 3 in a row. Bobcats are playing particularly badly away from home. Look at that roll.
Struggling a little bit.
3-17, and we talked about this earlier, Sekou. How can you play that well at home and play that bad on the road? There's a huge disparity in the way they play at home and on the road.
Well, when you're in that position on the NBA food chain, you do that. You play really well at home. You feed off the emotion of your own crowd, you know, and then you get on the road and you got to kind of piece it together. I think we've seen that from a lot of these younger teams. The Hawks went through that, you know, recently. But when they're at home and they got a chance to, you know, be comfortable and be rested and they can feed off that crowd, you know, anything can happen. That's where you knock off the big teams. I remember a few years ago the Hawks knocked off San Antonio at a time when Mike Woodson's job was in jeopardy. You know, you win those games you have no business winning at home when you're a young team.
And to add to that, we didn't get a chance to see it, but Larry Brown told me it takes him normally a year or two to go ahead and change the bad habits and get the superstars to play Larry Brown-type basketball. If they're doing it at home, and I give them a few more weeks, they'll get it right on the road. And I picked them as a team to watch for the second half of the season.
Yeah, I mean, you can really already see those effects starting to take place with Larry Brown and the type of defense he implements. We already know this team is a slow-down team. On offense, they struggle to score, but you have some nice pieces. Raymond Felton's kind of taken the backseat role to Steven Jackson, and Boris Diaw now is kind of that third option guy behind Steven Jackson. If they could get Tyson Chandler to start to defend the way we know he's capable of defending using that athletic ability, you know, certainly they have a chance to make the playoffs.
They're 8th in the East right now, opening up a 6-game road trip. Defining stretch
I think so. I just think, like we all saying, as long as they continue to play defense, they'll figure it out on the road, and they'll be contending for one of those spots for the playoffs.
Defense always gives you a chance to win a game. If they win one of these games on the road, are they happy about it? 1-5?
I don't think they're totally happy about it, but I don't think they want to go back 0-4.
We'll see if they can pick up a couple. We'll see.
I think you're in trouble if you're happy with a 1-5.
Yeah, I know. We'll see. They need a few more.